put him in the brig until he's sober, put him in the brig until he's sober, put him in the brig until he's sober, early in the morning. Way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises, early in the morning. I shaved his belly with a rusty razor, shaved his belly with a rusty razor, shaved his belly with a rusty razor, early in the morning. Way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises, early in the morning.
Put him in the brig until he's sober, put him in the brig until he's sober, put him in the brig until he's sober, early in the morning.
Way up she rises,
Way up she rises, way up she rises, early in the morning.
what shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? Early in the morning. Way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises, early in the morning. Way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises. Tell me, Ma, when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. They pulled my hair, they stole my comb, but that's alright till I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she is the belle of Belfast City. She is important, 1, 2, 3. Please won't you tell me who is she? Now Briggs and Mooney says he loves her. All the boys are fighting for her. They knock at the door, they ring at the bell, saying, "Oh, my true love, are you well?" Out she comes as white as snow, her rings on her fingers, bells on her toes. How Johnny Murray says she'll die if she doesn't get the fellow with the roving eye. Let's hear you! Tell me, Mom, when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. They pulled my hair, they stole my comb, but that's alright till I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she is the belle of Belfast City. She is a courting, 1, 2, 3. Please won't you tell me who is she? The wind and the rain and the hail blow high, the snow come tumbling from the sky. She's as nice as apple pie, or she'll get her own lad by and by. And when she gets a lad of her own, she won't tell them all when she comes home. Let them all come as they will, for it's Albert Mooney she loves still. Let's hear ya! Tell me, Ma, when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. They pulled my hair, they stole my comb, but that's alright till I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she is the belle of Belfast City. She is a courting, 1, 2, 3. Please won't you tell me who is she? Tell me, Ma, when I go home, the boys don't leave the girls alone. They pulled my hair and they stole my comb, but that's alright till I go home. Woo! She is handsome, she is pretty, she is the belle of Belfast City. She is a courting, 1, 2, 3. Please won't you tell me who is she? Tell me, when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. They pulled my hair, they stole my comb, but that's alright till I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she is the belle of Belfast City. She is important, 1, 2, 3. Please won't you tell me who is she? Please won't you tell me who is she? Please won't you tell me who is she? Nice job, everybody. I've been a wild rover for many's a year, and I spent all my money on the whiskey and beer. But now I'm returning with gold in great store, and I never will play the wild rover. Let's hear you! And it's no, nay, never. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, nay, never, no more. 1, 2. I play the wild rover. 1, no, never, no more. 1, 2. Well, I went to an alehouse I used to frequent, and I told the landlady the money was spent. I asked her for credit, she answered me nay. Such customs as yours I can have every day. So, nay, never. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, nay, never, no more. Will I play the wild rover? No, never.
Brought up from my pocket that solder and thread, and the landlady's eyes opened wide with delight. She said, I have whiskies and wine the best, and the words that I told you were only in jest. And it's no, nay, never.
No, nay, never, no more. Will I play the wild rover? No, never, no more. I'll go home to me parents, confess what I've done, and I'll ask them to pardon their prodigal son. And when they caress me, as oft times before, I will never play the wild rover no more. And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more. Will I play the wild rover? No, never, no more. And it's no, nay, never. No, nay, never, no more. Will I play the wild rover? No, never, no more. Gather up the parts and the old tin can, the mash, the corn, the barley, and the bran. Run like a devil from the excise man, keep the smoke from rising body. Well, keep your eyes well peeled today, the excise men are on the way, searching for the mountain tay in the hills of Connemara. Gather up the pots and the old tin can, the mash, the corn, the barley, and the bran. Run like a devil from the excise man, keep the smoke from rising body.
Swing to the left and swing to the right, the excise men will dance all night, picking up the tags in the broad daylight in the hills of Connemara.
Gather up the pots and the old tin can, the mash, the corn, the barley, and the bran. Run like a devil from the excise man, keep the smoke from rising body. A gallon for the butcher, a corn for Tom, a bottle for poor old Father John, to keep the poor old dear along in the hills of Connemara. Gather up the pots and the old tin can, the mash, the corn, the barley, and the bran. Run like a devil from the excise man, keep the smoke from rising body. Stand your ground, boys, it's too late. The excise men are at the gate. Go out and eat the paddy and they're drinking it straight in the hills of Connemara. Gather up the pots and the old tin can, the mash and the corn, the barley and the bran. Run like the devil from the excise man, keep the smoke from rising body. Gather up the pots and the old tin can, the mash, the corn, the barley and the bran. Run like the devil from the excise man, keep the smoke from rising body.
I'd like to introduce to you the members of the St. Jean Paul Irish Band. On the Irish bass, from County Chenstohova, Brian Matthias. And on the Irish fiddle, all the way from County Woonsocket, Stephanie Marin. And the Queen of County Doyle, Judy Burns. And the only real Irishman in the band, from County Tipperary, Kieran Keating. Also known as Mr. Pelican's father-in-law. Sorry, Kevin. And from the great county of Kent, it's Father O'Woolley himself. Woo! Sing along with this one if you know it.
Dublin's fair city, where the girls are so pretty, I first set my eyes on sweet Molly Malone, as she wheeled her wheelbarrow through streets broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive. Let's hear you now. Alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh.
But he was a fishmonger, but sure 'twas no wonder. So were her father and mother before, and they wheeled their wheelbarrows through streets broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive.
Let's hear it! Alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. Of a man named Charlie on that tragic and fateful day. He put 10 cents in his pocket, kissed his wife and family, went to ride on the MTA. Are you ready? Did he ever return?
No, he never returned, and his fate is still unknown. He may ride forever,
Leave the streets of Boston,
he's the man who never returned.
Charlie handed in his dime at the Kendall Square station. He changed for Jamaica Plain. But when he got there, the conductor said, "One more nickel." Charlie couldn't get off that train. Did he ever return?
No, he never returned, and his fate is still unknown. He may ride forever, leave the streets of Boston, he's the man who never returned.
Now all night long, Charlie rides through the station crying, "What will become of me? How am I supposed to see my sister in Chelsea and my cousin in Roxbury?" Did he ever return?
No, he never returned, and his fate is still unknown.
He may ride forever with the streets of Boston. He's the man who never returned. Charlie's wife goes down to the Scully Square station every day at 2:15. And through the open window she hands Charlie a sandwich as the train comes rumbling through. Did he ever return?
though he never returned, and his fate is still unlearned. He may ride forever in the streets of Boston. He's the man who never returned.
Now you people of Boston, don't you think it's a scandal how the people have to pay and pay? Fight the fare increase, vote for George O'Brien, get poor Charlie off that MTA. Did he ever return?
No, he never returned, and his fate is still unlearned.
He may ride forever beneath the streets of Boston. He's a man who never returned. Oh, did he ever return?
No, he never returned,
And his fate is still unlearned. He may ride forever beneath the streets of Boston. He's the man who never returned. Oh, he's the man who never returned. Yeah, he's the man who never returned. Nice job, everybody. Excellent job. Well, a long time ago, when the earth was green, there were more kinds of animals than you've ever seen, running around free while the earth was being born. The loveliest of all was the unicorn. Here we go! There were green alligators and long-necked geese, some hunchback camels and some chimpanzees, some cats and rats and elephants, sure as you're born. The loveliest of all was the unicorn. La 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 la. Now God saw some sinning and it gave him pain, and he said, stand back, I'm gonna make it rain. He said, hey brother Noah, I'll tell you what to do. Build me a floating stew and pick some of them green apples. Let's see you! And long-necked geese. Come on now. Some humpty-back camels and some chimpanzees, some cats and rats and elephants, as sure as you're born. My unicorn. La 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 la. Now if you want to, you can get up on that last line and do a little twirl like Emily is doing, okay? Depends on how many Guinnesses you've had. Now Noah was there to answer the call. He finished making the ark just as the rain started falling. He marched in the animals 2 by 2, and he called out as they went through. Hey Lord, I got you green alligators and long-necked geese, some hunchback camels and some chimpanzees, some cats and rats and elephants, as sure as you're born. Don't you forget my unicorn. La 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 la. Excellent work. Now Noah looked out to the driving rain. Them unicorns were hiding and playing silly games. They were kicking and splashing while the rain was pouring. Oh, them silly unicorns. And there were green alligators and long-necked geese, some humpty-back camels and some chimpanzees, some cats and rats and elephants, sure as you're born. The loveliest of all was the unicorn. La 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 la. You're doing a great job, especially this table up here to my left and front. You guys are leading the pack so far. This is the sad verse, by the way. The ark started moving. It drifted with the tide. The unicorns looked down from the rocks and they cried. Can everybody cry, please? Then the waters came along and sort of floated them away. Aww. And you know what? What? I said, do you know what? What? That's why you'll never see a unicorn to this very day. Sometimes in Narragansett, if you've had about 5 pints of Guinness, you might actually see one.
where you'll see green alligators, some long-necked geese, some hunchback camels, and some chimpanzees, some cats, some rats, and elephants. As sure as you're born, you're never gonna see no unicorn, but you'll see green alligators, long-necked geese, some hunchback camels, and chimpanzees, some cats, some rats, and elephants. As sure as you're born, you're never gonna see no unicorn. No, you're never gonna see no unicorn.
Big round of applause for Emily! Woo! Emily! Thank you, Emily!
Oh, the summertime is coming, and the leaves are sweetly blooming, and the wild mountain thyme rolls around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? I will build, my love, a tower near yon pure and crystal fountain, and on it I will pile all the flowers of the mountain.
Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go?
If my true love were to leave me, I shall never find another. When wild mountain thyme rolls around the purple heather,
Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? Are you ready? Grover came over the hill, down by the valley so shady. He whistled and he sang till the greenwoods rang, and he won the heart of the lady. Here we go! Howdy-doo, howdy-doo, yah-day. Howdy-doo, howdy-day. He whistled and he sang till the greenwoods rang, and he won the heart of the lady.
She left her father's castle gate, left her own true lover. She left her servants and her estate to follow the gypsy road. to a mansion fine down by the river Plady. And there was music and there was wine for the gypsy and his lady. Ah-dee-doo, ah-dee-doo, da-dee. Ah-dee-doo, ah-dee-day. He whistled and he sang till the greenwoods rang, and he won the heart of the lady.
He is so gypsy, father said she, will turn up these lands all over,
And I will stay till my dying day,
the twist and gypsy roll.
one more time.
Ah-dee-doo, ah-dee-doo, da-dee. Ah-dee-doo, ah-dee-day. He whistled and he sang till the greenwoods rang,
And he won the heart of the lady. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Now in that bog there was a tree, a rare tree, a rattling tree, tree in the bog and the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. And on that tree there was a limb, a rare limb, a rattling limb, a limb in the tree, in the tree, in the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Pay attention, the bog down in the valley, oh. And on that limb there was a branch, a rare branch, a rattling branch, a branch on the limb and the limb and the tree, in the tree, in the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley. And on that branch there was a twig, a rare twig, a rattling twig, twig in the branch, in the branch, in the limb, in the limb, in the tree, in the tree, in the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley. Now on that twig there was a leaf, a rare leaf, a rattling leaf, leaf and the twig, and the twig, and the branch, and the branch, and the limb, and the limb, and the tree, and the tree, and the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley. And on that leaf there was a nest, a rare nest, a rattling nest, nest and the leaf, and the leaf, and the twig, and the twig, and the branch, and the branch, and the limb, and the limb, and the tree, and the tree, and the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog. Oh, roll the rattling bog. And in that nest there was an egg, a rare egg, a rattling egg, egg in the nest, and the nest, and the leaf, and the leaf, and the twig, and the twig, and the branch, and the branch, and the limb, and the limb, and the tree, and the tree, and the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog down in the valley. And in that egg there was a bird, a rare bird, a rattling bird, bird in the egg, in the egg, in the nest, in the nest, in the leaf, and the leaf, and the twig, and the twig, and the branch, and the branch, and the limb, and the limb, and the tree, and the tree, and the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the rattling bog. There was a feather, a rare feather, a rattling feather, feather in the bird, and the bird, and the egg, and the egg, and the nest, and the nest, and the leaf, and the leaf, and the twig, and the twig, and the branch, and the branch, and the limb, and the limb, and the tree, and the tree, and the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, and on that feather there was a flea, a rare flea, a rattling flea, flea in the feather, and the feather, and the bird, and the egg, and the egg, and the nest, and the leaf, and the leaf, and the twig, and the twig, and the branch, and the branch, and the limb, and the limb, and the tree, and the tree, and the bog down in the valley, oh. All right, in the valley, oh. All right, one more time. All right, down in the valley, oh. All right, down in the valley. When Finnegan lived on Walker Street, oh, a gentle Irishman mighty odd. He had a brogue both rich and sweet, and to rise in the world he carried on. Now Tim had a sort of a tipping way. With a love of the liquor, Tim was born. Get ready. 1, 2, 3, 4. Helping mommy's wage day and around the crater every barn. Back by the Dowie against the partner around the floor, your trotter ship was right down your lots of fun and Finnegan's way. Back by the Dowie against the partner around the floor, your trotter ship was right down your lots of fun and Finnegan's way. So this table here did a good job. They were all clapping and they all stopped on time. However, I saw a lot of tables down here where nobody was making any effort. So we're going to be watching you this time, okay? One morning Tim was rather full. His head felt heavy and it made him shake. He fell off the ladder and he broke his skull. They carried him home, his corpse to wake. Well, they laid him out on a nice clean sheet. They laid him out upon the bed. 1, 2, 3, 4, with a bucket of porter at his feet and a bottle of whiskey at his head. Back with it now, and that's the apartment around the floor. That's it. I tell you, lots of fun and Finnegan's way. Back with it now, and that's the apartment around the floor. Your trotter's shit. What is it? The truth. I tell you, lots of fun and Finnegan's way. Up! Oh! Heard a few claps. Confession next week for sure. Well, his friends assembled at the wake, and Mrs. Finnegan called for lunch. Lunch! When we say Mrs. Finnegan called for lunch, you all have to shout out lunch, okay? His friends assembled at the wake, and Mrs. Finnegan called for lunch. Lunch! Much better. First they brought out tea and cakes, then pipes and tobacco and whiskey punch. Then Biddy O'Brien began to cry. Such a lovely corpse did you ever see? 1, 2, 3, 4, in the morning, why'd you die? And up your gas says Biddy McGee. Back by the Dowie and that's the apartment around the floor, your trotter shit. Like how you lots of fun and Finnegan's way. Back by the Dowie and that's the apartment around the floor, your trotter shit. Like how you lots of fun and Finnegan's way. Nice job! Woo! Ready? Hit it again. Well, Peggy O'Connor took up the job. Ross says she, you're wrong, I'm sure. Then Biddy gave her a belt on the gob and left her sprawling on the floor. Well, then the war did soon engage. It was woman to woman and man to man. 1, 2, 3, 4. Still it all was all the rage, and the row and the ruction soon began. But now you can see a partner around the floor, your trotter shit. I tell you, lots of fun and Finnegan's way. But now you can see a partner around the floor, your trotter shit. I tell you, lots of fun and Finnegan's way. Ooh, nice. There, I think. And I noticed on this table over here that somebody stopped before they did the last clap. Peter, I believe.
Oh, that's wrong too. Is this the last verse?
Last verse.
Last verse.
Well, Mickey Maloney ducked his head when a bottle of whiskey flew at him. Look out! It missed and landed on the bed. All the whiskey scattered over Tim. Big Daddy revives! See how he rises! Tim Finnegan rising from the dead. 1, 2, 3, 4. Still only runs around like this. It's 100 Timothy if he can dead. Back by the Dowie and that's your partner around the floor with your trotter shit. They tell you lots of fun and Finnegan's way. Back by the Dowie and that's your partner around the floor with your trotter shit. They tell you one more time. Back by the Dowie and that's your partner around the floor with your trotter shit. I tell you lots of fun and Finnegan's way. Woo!
Thank you very much. We'll see you next year at the St. John and Paul Parish Hall.